I picked up the e-justice part that I'm more excited about. If you had your way, what exactly would you recommend that we execute in reference to e-justice?
Very well.
For instance, I mean, can we say that judges should be taken through a whole educational program on AI and all of that, and even the service of REIT and all of that? Are we looking at any new ways of doing so?
E-justice is a complete package. It's not new to the judicial service. It is there, but it is being applied maybe to a limited extent. So I do not think that it is something new that judges have to go and learn. We build upon it as we go on. And talking about AI, I mean, AI has come, but that is not the immediate need of judges to deliver judgments. Already in the Western world, even with AI, lawyers are summing up and writing addresses for the bench, and some of the things that they bring from AI are completely, as we say in this parts, non-fact. So it's not a matter of AI. E-justice is where the things that we do in the physical world. Why should somebody sitting in Tamale who wants to sue somebody in Accra travel, whether by air or by bus, to come and file a writ in the registry? This can be done online. Evidence can be directly taken. Those are the things we are talking about. A judgment, even rulings. Why should people travel all the way somewhere to go for a ruling? They can be delivered online, etc., etc. Even with the criminal justice, talking about bail and 48 hours, etc., etc. I am of the view, the law says people should not be kept more than 48 hours. The police will arrest them anyway. They will arrest them maybe on a Friday. Don't keep them for 48 hours. The courts will only open on Mondays. For example, we could have a weekend court, but it does not mean that the court has to sit physically on weekends, like the housemen and the residents do in the Ministry of Health. If you know you are the judge on duty for the magistrate level this weekend, you know it. So between the hours of 4 p.m. and 7 p.m., we are running an online court for people who have been kept 48 hours across. We can work out the modalities, but these are little things we could do to help the cause of improving the judiciary on the whole. Thank you.
Thank you, Milady. Milady, this will be my last question. Milady, same reforms, and in particular, I'm looking at the criminal jurisprudence or criminal justice system. Our prisons are choked. The prisoners get pittances. Sometimes feeding is even a problem. I mean, I don't know the exact amount now, but the last time the Minister of Interior was here, he admitted that amounts per prisoner or the monies per prisoner is very inadequate. Do you generally have any suggestions with reference to the criminal justice systems, and if there are any reviews you recommend, please?
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. I am of the view that the time has come when we should strongly advocate for non-custodial sentences in relation to minor crimes. We will have to define what we mean by those minor crimes, but that's a way to go, non-custodial sentences. And I would also dare say, the prisons are congested. We see them. Judges, we used to go around. I mean, we see them on TV. We've seen them physically. Why shouldn't they also have rights? We could build 1 or 2 more prisons to decongest. They are entitled to sleep like we sleep, not just be all squashed up like sardines. So, in my view, non-custodial sentences, and maybe a new prison or two, maybe one built in the middle of the country further up, one built somewhere. That is a way of decongesting the old prisons. Thank you.
So this is just a follow-up. Yes, still the prisoners. Are we considering caning people when they do maybe once in a while you openly give them some lashings. Maybe somebody stole Honorable Patrick Baumer's phone. And no. It's just as part of the non-custodial ways of dealing with criminals, can we suggest that caning should be proposed, and that when someone goes to steal a phone or yam or an olunka of gari, and you can tell that this person is famished, and that's the reason why the person got it. Can we cane those people? Is that a suggestion you would make?
Honorable Chair, certainly not.
Lady, I wish you all the very best.
Well, it's now the turn of the available leader, deputy leader. Are you also taking the place of the leader? Very well.
Thank you very much. Congratulations, my lady. We are all equally happy that in the scheme of things, gender equity has been considered. And it is my belief that is the more reason why we have the 7 nominees. We have 2 strong ladies within the 7 nominees that have been appointed by the president. And I believe that, yes, there are people who believe that the affirmative action law, which has been passed, relates more to competency than just the promotion of women into any position. I believe that competency is a critical need. But the issue is that we know that from our patriarchal nature as a country, we have issues with the women participation in leadership and in governance. And therefore it is critical that this affirmative action law is enacted. I would like to tease out from you, what will you do to promote this law, considering the fact that we have a number of people within the judiciary who may be up for the right appointment, but because they have not reached the the qualification, that's what I would say, the qualification back, it has not been possible to promote them to the level which you have reached at the moment. But we need more women in the judiciary. What will be your effort to enhance the participation of women in the judiciary? Thank you.
Thank you, Honorable Chair. I'm not saying that we have enough women in the judiciary, but we have many women in the judiciary. Currently, if you look at our annual report book, the ratio, the men are about 50 point something, and we are about 49. They are just about 1% and a little more than us. In the past years, maybe 20 years down the road, backwards, a lot was done for the girl child. I am a woman, but I do not believe in affirmative action for affirmative action's sake. I say that because you and I are women. If women are just put anywhere for any house sake, and they go and they don't perform, you and who gets the flag? It is we, the women. I believe in mentoring young girls, bringing them up, building capacity, encouraging them to gain the heights. I would say, apart from the grace of God, nobody has plucked me from anywhere and put me anywhere ever in my life. All the steps of my life, I have worked hard, bid my time, waited on the Lord if need be, and at the end of the day, I am here. So in the judiciary, we have quite a number of good women, like I said, the skills, and like Honorable I just said, very soon, it might be that there may be more. Maybe at this point, I may become a boy child advocate if I'm not careful.
A follow-up. It's very interesting to mention that very soon you become a boy child advocate. And if I can get your sense well, it's all because of the kind of insecurity that our current male, the male youth are finding themselves, because they feel that we emphasize too much on the female. But it is important that we bring every female into speed on this particular issue. We are never saying, and I need to underscore that we are never saying that promote any woman at all. Competencies are a critical need that will require the promotion of every woman. But what I wanted from you is that, what are you going to do specifically? Unless maybe you are telling me that you don't want to promote women into the positions in which you have been able to because nobody nurtured you. But that is what I wanted. You've named education as one aspect. There are also mentoring that you can also be looking at any point in time. I don't know. There are so many people who feel that in talking about affirmative action, it means you are feminist, and they put all kind of negativity to it.
Honorable Leader,
and I feel that is not the case. So we are only creating awareness for all people to note that it is important that we get the women into the society, because women also do well in whatever they do. But what I believe must be done at this point in time, for which maybe we will require your proposal, is what constitutional provision can we make at this point in time to take good cognizance of the Affirmative Action Act that we've promoted out there. Thank you.
Sorry if you understood me by saying that affirmative action, as I understood it, meant that women should just be promoted for promotion's sake. I did not mean that. I said if that were to be the case and the woman didn't perform, we the women would not be happy. But asking me that what constitutional provision, I am of the view that women and men in Ghana have equal rights. I mean, we all start out at school. We are all encouraged to be the best of ourselves, gain the highest. In my little space, I have young lawyers, some of whom I've encouraged, who have become magistrates and circuit judges now. Others who are in law school, my hands during internship, and enter them. At the end of the day, in my little space, those are some of the ways. And also, going back to the girl child, we encourage girls to stay in school. Education, 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 education. Because education, in my personal view, did a lot for me. So that is what I have.
Thank you very much.